When you believe in something, you just believe.
I mean, there's a lot of people out there in the everyday world, the everyday world, who might laugh at us.
It's not a cult, for a start.
In the next 7 to 10 years, we will have converted everybody to our way of thinking.
We will knock our message into their heads, whether they want it there or not. We will hammer it in.
And there's a long tradition of people who have ideas and inspirations that get laughed at, as if they're not important people. But what we're saying is important. We're saying, think about vegetables, think about the earth. I mean, if that was the earth, it's in my hand, you see, look.
Every day we had to be reminded what the real world was like.
Dan had ordered his usual steak. Did the man ever eat anything but red meat? Tentatively, she raised the cover on her own meal and found a bowl of steaming, enticingly fragrant soup. Vegetarian, vegetable.
Things that come from the earth is bad for you. And so that we don't eat vegetables because it's soil, it's dirty.
We liberate vegetables.
So what comes from the earth goes back to the earth.
When you eat a lot of meat, you stay clean.
Harmony among all people. And the way to achieve this, of course, is for us all to be meat eaters.
Pieces of meat devouring other pieces of meat. There is no need for us, mere pieces of meat, to devour vegetables, part of the earth upon which we live.
Inner peace and vitality through meat eating.
It's not about being anti-vegetables, it's being pro-vegetables. I mean, I'm all for vegetables.
We are a family.
Yes.
Well, we're all very different.
Very different.
You know Jane. Well, she's sweet, isn't she?
She's very sweet. She's almost like a sweet.
If we do now good, then good will be returned to us tomorrow and the day after. She's a bit like a picnic bar, isn't she? Because there's sort of something about her, some sort of surprise there, isn't there?
Packed with
Goodness, there's goodness in there, lots of goodness.
feature packed, a multi-featured
Right.
sweet.
And then Keith, well, he's like an arrow, isn't he?
It's like a big hollow.
And you, I mean, you're
arrow.
different again.
I'd say I'm like a lion bar.
Oh, you're not like a lion bar, you're like a walnut whip.
I'm like a lion bar. I'm full of, I'm meaty.
So I'm not making a lot of progress, but I'm enjoying it.
We measure time in a different way, you know, we have our own calendar. I've been here, 62 and a half days now.
I've been with the family for about 3 months now.
Well, Duncan, well, he's been here about 24 hours.
We only came to borrow a pint of milk.
And I'm still on day 4, apparently.
Been here a year, haven't you? Yeah. Yeah.
Duncan! This is your tree of life. Look after it.
It's my turn today to be special.
That Jane should clean your toenails.
Yes.
Is that part of the family's message, do you think?
Well, I suppose it is kind of. Yeah. Well, just so that everyone just is. So
Is
that
what?
you. Well, that you just are. It just is. It really just is, you know. I just am.
Just
It's like radio waves. I mean, it just goes out to the universe, you know. I mean, trees can hear it, the daisies can hear it, you know. It's just organic.
Can that hear it?
What do you think?
As with any family, there's a pecking order.
We accept the structure as it stands, and of which we are part.
The leader wanted to have a finite number, educate 200 through them, then disseminate the ripple effect.
We all rope in, but sometimes, you know, you have to use an iron fist, as it were, to rule those below you. Yes, I'm sure she won't mind me saying that.
Have you ever used the iron fist on Jane?
Many a time.
And Jane doesn't have a problem with that?
If
Jane?
she does, she's never voiced her.
We all have a place, don't we?
And your place is to be punched by an iron fist?
Has the leader asked you to play the harmonica? No. No, she hasn't, has she, Keith? So do you think it's right? Or do you think it's wrong?
I don't know what to say.
I'll tell you what to say, Keith. You say it was wrong and you apologise.
It was wrong and I apologise.
Say it louder. Say it like you mean it.
It was wrong and I apologise.
You're talking like an 8-year-old girl, Keith. Keith, come here. Could you... I'm sorry.
Family was founded in 1991.
Established? 1974.
About 1750.
I believe it was started by Judith Foster in 1973.
And it was founded by L. Henry Davis.
Jonathan O. Nobody knows his full surname. Jonathan O. Or John O, as we call him.
By Jacob Lilly.
Who I'm sure you've heard of.
I mean, I've only seen photos, but she was lovely. She had really lovely skin, you know.
In Massachusetts.
I believe in Cardiff.
I think it was Newton Abbot.
Ding a dong, ding dong.
It's always difficult relocating because, well, there's always a different energy, you know, and we're very near ley lines before, and now, there's not the same sort of energy there, you know, so it's difficult.
After we'd left, one came in to tell us that she had burnt the cottage to the ground.
Yeah, that's right, she burnt it. You know, I mean...
A few petrol cans in the basement. Whoosh, whoosh. It just went like that, yeah, whoosh. Just started from the base, and it went whoosh, like a cottage exploding into flames.
Well, it was, wasn't it? It was a cottage.
But,
So it was like...
which was exactly what it
But
was.
you weren't there, were you? So how did you see it?
There, we weren't there. No, we were elsewhere, manoeuvring.
But you said that you saw the whoosh.
Heard the whoosh.
I imagined the whoosh. I saw it in my mind.
But I imagine it too. It was very real. It wasn't imagining it. It was happening.
Even though we didn't actually see it happening,
We
it was
heard
very
it.
real.
Heard it.
We found a half-eaten carrot. It's gone over there. What you're laughing at? Am I ready?
If you trust someone, you just trust someone.
I don't feel that punishment is the word we should be using.
A learning curve. It's not like punishment.
Duncan did not suffer. The leader knew what she was doing.
Caught, carrot-handed, you must suffer the consequences.
Caught, carrot-handed. You must suffer the consequences.
Caught carrot-handed, you must suffer the consequences.
Caught carrot-handed, you must suffer the consequences. Caught carrot-handed, you must suffer the consequences.
Judd behaved in an inappropriate manner.
I break a law. I break your law. I don't break my law. I'm demonstrating that even though my physical form can be locked in and contained within a confined space, spiritually, I am free. I'm free to do as I please. I could go water skiing, say. I could do whatever I please. I'm not angry. I'm not angry just because I'm locked in here. Maybe it's going over your head. What would I be proving then if you let me out of this dark room? Don't you dare let me out.
We had to maintain order. We all followed the lead.
When I was about 11, I won a painting competition. And I painted this cow. And I thought when I painted it, stupid bloody cow. Stupid cow.
Trust is integral.
Trust is seamless.
Trust is trust, isn't it?
It's just magazines, all right? Heavy duty information.
We have such finite resources, and feeding grass to cattle is such an inefficient way of producing milk.
What were you watching? What were you watching?
Gandhi.
Oh, I'm sorry?
Gandhi.
Gandhi. Vegetarian porn.
When the leader left us, we were like lost sheep.
Did she leave nothing behind? A message or something?
It's a test. She's testing our resolve. It's a test of our strength, is what it is. You're a family member, and never forget that. None of us should forget that. She may be gone, but it doesn't mean that she isn't here. We can rise up again and start over again with me as her. We need to come together like a woven basket. Look at you, you're just unraveling without her. This is what it is. It's a test. Are you with me? Come on, look, come on. People, we are down to the line, people. A very simple choice. Which one of these is your idol? This or this? Come on, that's it. Come on, come on. That's it. Follow the carrot.
Are we going to blow this cottage up like the last one?
You can choose your friends. You can't choose your family.
Bum,